On Meet the Cardinals, the opportunity we have to talk to some of the Cardinal stars about their play on the court and some of the things off the court. And joining us is sophomore Kyle Guice. How you doing, big fella?
Doing well. How are you, Dick?
Well, I'm doing great, and I'm just delighted the fact that we get to talk prior to the CSI game coming off Snow College, where you had just an awesome game, 5 of 9 from beyond the three-point line. Everybody knows you're a great outside shooter, but the shot has been kind of, off and on and off and on. Talk about your game against Snow College and how big that basket was looking at you when you were casting off from beyond the arc.
Well, I told myself I needed to have a breakout game, and I didn't see the ball go through the net for a few games. That was kind of frustrating. But I just wanted to have a good game and shoot it well like I know I can.
And then when you hit the first one, how big is that hitting that first one?
Definitely. It's huge. See, go through the net, get the confidence up.
Then the second one.
Second one just keeps building.
Then you hit 3 in a row, I believe.
Yep, and then the rim's looking huge after that.
All right, he's thinking, man, there's just no way I'm going to go inside the basket on that one.
Exactly. When you're feeling it, you just got to let it fly.
What was going on in that first half against Snow College? I mean, I was talking with Coach Coeur, and I said it's probably the best 20 minutes that we played all year long. I mean, the ball, everybody was just putting the ball in. How fun is that?
It's fun. When everybody's hitting it on all cylinders, we're tough to beat. Coach Coeur got us going in the locker room before the game and gave us some motivation, so we came out there and brought it.
All right, so are you going to share some of that, or is that just between you and the coach?
Locker room stuff.
Locker room. I like that guy. He's locker room stuff. And they don't let me in the locker room. What can I tell you? Oh, yeah, they do. So the team playing 25-0, 10-0 in conference play. Compare last year and this year, night and day?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Just the chemistry on this team is just remarkable. Like, we all get along so well on and off the court. Just translate to the court.
So talk about your transition going from a freshman and then now being one of the elder statesmen, if you will, being the sophomore. What's changed for you?
Just going through the ropes, you know what it's like, traveling through all the games and the road trips and stuff like that. It's good to get your feet wet at first.
And one thing that I've said time and time again, I know Coach Coeur has said the same thing. If Kyle Guice wasn't on this team would have probably 5 or 6 wins. Because you play the 5, you're an undersized 5, and there's just no secret about that. What is the key to your defense? I mean, you get the big guy underneath every time, like, for instance, the Snow game where you had a big game offensively. You also had a guard, Janicek, who's the 3rd leading scorer in the conference. Talk about how hard it is to play defense and then go to offense without losing a step.
It's tough. You just got to know scouting reports. And the coaches give us a good scouting report of how the players play, and you just study that before the games to make sure you remember it on the court.
Were you ever a soccer player?
I was, yes.
You know where this is going, don't you?
I do. My kicks, yeah.
You can at least won a ball game, 1 or even 2 a ball game, and I say, well, there's Kyle Guice in the kick again.
I mean, it stops their fast break a lot of the time. No foul. Just take it out of bounds. It works.
6'7" soccer player. How awesome is that? All right, off the court here, Kyle Guice. Doggone it. Where do I start with you? Let's start number 1 with after NIC. There's been a couple of offers out there. What are you looking for in a college to continue your career?
Just a good fit. I mean, I'm already going to be a junior coming into next year, so playing time is going to be a big thing. Just a good family feel, good environment, good people, good players around me.
And I know you'd like to stay in the Northwest.
Yeah, somewhat. Just wherever it feels right.
Nome, Alaska is probably out of the picture.
Yeah, that's a little far.
Yeah, all right. Gosh, career choices after basketball, whenever that might be. What would Kyle Guice like to be?
I'm a criminal justice major, so something in the law enforcement field.
Gonna ride a Coeur d'Alene police car or something like that?
We could. That could be an option, yeah.
FBI guy?
We'll see, yeah. See what happens.
Kyle Guice, secret agent. I like the sound of that. How cool is that?
Well, I like it. It's got a good ring to it.
All right. If there's a restaurant that we could go to as a team, now we go to Salt Lake, everybody goes nuts over In-N-Out Burger, or we go Chick-fil-A or something like that. If there's it doesn't even have to be a restaurant, a type of food. And Kyle Guice is thinking, all right, we're going there. I get to choose. Where are we going to eat?
That's tough. I'm a fan of Texas Roadhouse. That's a good place for me.
Nice.
I like it. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with their rolls and their butter.
Oh, the rolls. Let Richie suck his gut in a little bit here. All right, a couple other things. I ask athletes this. If there was one person that you could sit down with and talk and have a conversation, it could be a politician, could be a basketball player, it could be a teacher, it could be somebody from the 1800s. It could be a fictional character. Who would that person be, and what would you ask him?
Wow, that's a tough one. Probably Kobe Bryant. I know I've looked up to him since I was little and first started watching the game.
So you're sitting in the back porch around a campfire, roasting marshmallows, and what would you ask him?
I don't know, it's how he did it, like what his preparation was. I don't know, if you do it all over again, what do you do different? Kind of stuff like that.
And Kobe, can I get an extra pair of your new shoes or something like that?
Yeah, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, what about the shoes here? The brighter, the better? Is that how that works?
Yeah, got to make a statement a little bit.
All right.
You look good, you play good.
All right, well, fantastic. He's always looking good, and we're almost losing you out of camera sight there, buddy. Shout-out time. Well, I know there's, years and years at Lake City High School now here at NIC. Still got a long way to go, but over the years, a lot of people have supported you. Shout out to all your friends. Who you looking at there?
My family. I mean, they're huge supporters of me. They're watching in town at the games and also online too a lot. Got a few friends that watch online, so shout out to them. Shout out to you, doing a great job every day.
Kyle, you shout out and stand right next to
And
you.
behind the scenes, nobody sees what he does, but he does a great job. Yeah, I mean that's about it. It's everybody who watches.
Secret Agent 007.5. Although maybe 0022. How about that? Kyle Guice, another edition of Meet the Cardinals.